I am Janela Otamayo. I am Shaira Mariucci Nang.
Hi, I'm Jusarela Cesariano.
I am Joshua Antonio.
I am Junjun D. Kayano.
And I am Raven Elix Ballesteros.
An effective teaching strategy will be developed further, and it will have a significant impact on the students' learning growth. It will be a wake-up call for everyone to appreciate the value of their participation in the learning process. Most significantly, if it is applied, it will generate positive feedback because it will improve students' practice of their skills.
Classroom-based action research is crucial as it empowers the teachers to identify and address specific educational challenges, leading to improved teaching strategies and students' outcomes. After conducting our action research, the importance of reading comprehension in students become even more evident, as it is a fundamental to their overall academic success and lifelong learning. The research highlights how targeted interventions can significantly enhance students' ability to understand and engage with text, thereby improving their critical thinking and analytical skills.
The experience of writing an action research plan can enhance adaptability, deepen understanding of organizational improvement, complexities, and contribute to significant professional growth. It is a crucial step in conducting meaningful and impactful research that can lead to positive changes in educational or institutional settings.
By actively participating in the research process, we can gain valuable insights, develop practical skills, and produce tangible results that contribute to meaningful change. This active involvement fosters a deeper understanding of complex issues and promotes continuous improvement, making our approach to research both effective and impactful. We work together seamlessly, maximizing our efforts on both the overall project and the specific parts. We chose this objective because it outlines our ability to achieve our goals promptly and effectively.
Action research planning is a dynamic process that requires careful planning, critical analysis, and flexibility. It emphasizes collaboration, ethical practices, and evidence-driven research to improve practices, highlighting the interdependence of different elements and the need for a multifaceted approach.
I would say critical. In writing action research plan, you have to scrutinize the noticeable gaps in order to make a solution towards betterment of basic society or in classroom. As we encounter more gaps to be filled, we still have to state the problem in order to address the tool on achieving the solution by also knowing their lapses on their educational needs.
As a group, our experience in accomplishing the activity and writing the 4 parts of our classroom-based research can be described as collaborative. We choose this adjective because it highlights the collective effort, teamwork, and synergy that were essential in successfully completing the task. Each member contributed their unique skills, perspectives, and insights, working together towards a common goal.
Classroom-based action research is crucial for improving teaching practices and student outcomes. It allows teachers to assess and enhance their methods through systematic investigation and data-driven adjustment. This process fosters professional growth, empowering educators to become proactive change agents. Reflective practice helps identify strengths and areas for improvement, while the insight gained can inform broader educational policy. Additionally, action research promotes collaboration among teachers, students, and parents, strengthening the school community, enabling with adaptive strategies to meet evolving educational needs. Overall, it is a powerful tool for advancing education and fostering continuous improvement.
As a future teacher, creating a safe and conducive learning environment involves establishing clear rules, expectations, positive relationship, and promoting inclusivity. This means consistently modeling respectful behavior, actively engaging students through varied teaching methods, and of course, ensuring both physical and emotional safety. By being attentive to individual needs and encouraging collaboration, I can build a classroom atmosphere where students feel valued, supported, and motivated to learn.
The learning and studying environment has an impact on students' productivity. Creating an environment that encourages learners to study benefits not only the students but also the teachers, who will find it easier and more enjoyable to educate students who are engaged in their lessons.
As a future educators, encouraging open communication and mutual respect creates a supportive environment in which students feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of being judged. Furthermore, acknowledging and accommodating diverse learning styles and abilities as well as prioritizing their physical and emotional safety through measures such as keeping a well-organized classroom, responding quickly to bullying or harassment, and promoting mental health awareness, foster a culture of trust and well-being among students.
A safe learning environment is essential for students' physical, social, emotional, and academic growth. It entails developing positive relationships, establishing clear expectations, ensuring physical safety, supporting emotional well-being, fostering inclusivity, and interacting with families. Trust, respect, and acceptance among teachers and students foster a helpful environment. So, clear rules, appropriate staff-to-child ratios, and classroom layout enhance safety. Emotional safety is promoted through strong teacher-student relationships, social emotional learning, and mental health initiatives. Building close ties with families provide safety and support outside of the classroom.
In order to achieve the safe environment and accessible learning, by simply emphasizing the appropriate supplemental needs, knowing individual differences, and providing equity on learning. As we establish these things, we can integrate inclusivity inside the classroom, avoid conflicts, and contribute to peace education, and enhances the students' cohesion that improves society in the next generation.
In creating a safe and conducive learning environment, I have learned that prioritizing safety and creating a welcoming atmosphere, learners are more likely to thrive, explore, and reach their full potential.
A secure and supportive learning environment is crucial for academic achievement and students' emotional and social well-being. It allows students to explore ideas, voice opinions, and engage with difficult concepts without fear of reprisal or harm. This environment requires ongoing commitment from all stakeholders involved in the education process.
Creating a safe, conducive learning environment is essential for student success and well-being. It enhances focus and academic engagement by reducing anxiety and distractions, while also promoting emotional health and self-esteem. Such an environment encourages active participation, minimizes behavioral issues, and supports the diverse needs of all students. Additionally, it fosters the development of social skills and builds trust and strong relationships between students and teachers. Overall, a positive learning environment is foundational for effective teaching and successful educational experience.
In order to make your student follow, you must be a credible example about implementing the rules inside the classroom. In strategical implementation of reward and consequences strategy, you must observe their behaviors and performance and provide enough and consistent instructions as guidance for your students in integrating their own self-discipline. By this means, it can create chain reaction on being devoted onto rules that whatever undesired behaviors or absences on their actions will have a respective consequence.
To create an effective classroom management plan, involve students in setting clear expectations, establishing routines and procedures, arranging the physical space, developing a positive reinforcement system, establishing logical consequences for misbehavior, and setting the tone on day 2. So these elements will help create a safe, supportive learning environment and set students up for success. Regularly review and post rules, ensure procedures are efficient, and communicate consequences clearly to students.
Creating a classroom management plan offers numerous benefits. It establishes a structured and organized environment, helping students know what to expect and they focus. Clear rules reduce disruptions and foster a positive classroom culture of respect and collaboration. Consistent application of rules builds trust and security among students. For teachers, it enhances confidence and effectiveness, reducing stress and aiding in handling various situations. Additionally, it supports diverse learners with tailored strategies, ensuring all students can succeed. In overall, a classroom management plan is vital for an optimal learning environment that supports both academic and social growth.
Developing a classroom learning management plan is not one-time thing. It's an ongoing process of reflection and change. By taking these reflecting points into account, you can make sure that your classroom learning management plan involves to meet your students' needs and supports your development as an educator.
Reflecting on my classroom learning management plan, I recognize the importance of fostering an environment where students feel engaged, supported, and empowered to learn. In crafting this plan, I aim to incorporate diverse teaching strategies, utilize technology effectively, and promote collaboration among students. I understand the need for flexibility to accommodate different learning styles and preferences, while also maintaining structure and clarity in expectations. Continuous reflection and refinement will be crucial to ensure that the plan remains responsive to the evolving needs of my students and promotes their growth and success.
To improve our management, we need to first understand the system of reward and consequences we already use in the classroom and reflect upon each student's improvements or failure to improve. The forms of rewards include acknowledging students who are behaving and answering questions throughout the session.
On giving rewards, I'll focus on positive reinforcement, acknowledge achievement, and providing incentives to encourage desired behavior. This could include praise, recognition, or tangible rewards like points, badges, or privilege. As for consequences, I'll aim for fair and consistent responses to undesired behavior, such as providing feedback, implementing appropriate penalties, or temporarily restricting privilege. The goal is to promote accountability and encourage learning from mistake while maintaining a supportive environment.
It is very crucial to have discipline inside the classroom to implement effective teaching and learning. As a prospective PE teacher, I will create rules that will maintain peaceful environment inside the classroom while my students are having fun. This includes no cell phone allowed during a class session, listen attentively, be respectful, and communicate nicely and openly.
One challenge I encountered was ensuring the lesson plan catered to diverse learning styles and abilities. To address this, I incorporated various teaching methods such as visual aids, hands-on activities, and group discussion to accommodate different learning preferences.
Crafting lesson plans requires thoughtful consideration of various factors to ensure effective learning experience for students. Throughout this process, I strive to align my instructional objectives with students' learning needs and interests, incorporating diverse teaching strategies to cater to different learning styles. I reflect on past experiences and feedback to refine and improve my lesson plans continually. Additionally, I seek to incorporate opportunities for student engagement, collaboration, and critical thinking, fostering an environment where learning is meaningful and enjoyable. By regularly evaluating and adapting my lesson plans, I aim to promote student growth and achievement.
Writing your initial lesson plan is one of the most important things you can do to shape your teaching style. When you take time to reflect on these things, you'll learn more about your strengths and where you can improve, setting the foundation for continuous growth and success as a teacher.
Educators must plan their lessons and use the best teaching approaches on a regular basis. Teachers and students both suffer when they attend classroom sessions without a lesson plan. The importance of a lesson plan is highlighted by the requirement for clarity and comprehension in terms of how the entire learning process will be handled, as well as how students will absorb and store the knowledge that is being passed on to them.
Another challenge was aligning the lesson objectives with curriculum standards and education goals. I addressed this by carefully reviewing the standards and objectives, then structuring the lesson plan to meet those requirements while also incorporating engaging and relevant content to keep students motivated and interested.
To create an effective lesson plan, focus on identifying learning objectives, planning instructional activities, anticipating student needs, integrating formative assessment, allocating time effectively, and gathering necessary materials and resources. Ensure objectives are clear, measurable, and aligned with standards. Plan differentiated supports, accommodations, and extensions to address diverse learning styles and abilities. Ensure sufficient time for lesson closure and reflection, and consider supplementary resources to enhance instruction.
Planning in advance helps organize your materials and activities, making the lesson flow more smoothly and efficiently. It also builds your confidence as a teacher, providing a roadmap to follow and reducing the likelihood of uncertainty during the lesson. Additionally, it helps you anticipate challenges, adapt as needed, and assess students' understanding, facilitating continuous improvement in your teaching. And overall, a lesson plan is essential for organized, effective, and engaging instruction.
The challenges that I encountered so far while crafting my own lesson plan are: first, planning on how your topic will be entertaining on your student in order for them to fully render their attention towards the topic that they have to learn during the learning session. Second is the simplification of the topic that wouldn't break their attention span while considering the time consumption of lessons time frame and ensuring the learnings of every learners. Digital learning is more effective nowadays since we are already in the 21st century generation, and virtual materials and are very applicable in managing the students' learning. This contributes to the modernity and innovative education that helps learners to explore more in digital world, to be applying the classroom and finding ways to have more strategy, creating their own discoveries that lines with the educational purposes.
The effective delivery of lessons and the strategic selection and utilization of various teaching aids are essential components of successful teaching practices that engage students, enhance learning outcomes, and create an interactive and stimulating learning environment.
The integration of digital and non-digital methods in teaching is crucial for creating a comprehensive and effective educational experience. Digital tools enhance engagement, provide vast resources, personalized learning, and offer flexible, efficient assessment. Non-digital methods fosters direct interaction, active learning focus, and fundamental skills development while ensuring inclusivity and cultural learning. Blending both approaches leverage their strengths, addressing diverse learning needs, and promoting a well-rounded education.
As a future educator, the teacher is the source of knowledge and the conventional teaching style. Learning is centered on one-dimensional resources that are closely related to the subject and skills in the curriculum. We also need to properly design and prepare the learning environment as we shift from the traditional teaching and teaching techniques to digital and interactive ones.
For teaching in a virtual classroom, I plan interactive lessons using digital whiteboards, presentation, and videos. Strategies include fostering student engagement through discussion, polls, and group activities. I utilize learning management system like Moodle for organizing materials and assessment, video conferencing tools for lectures and office hours, and collaborative platforms like Google Docs for group work. Managing resources involves curating digital materials and providing technical support.
I would like to plan and create interactive lessons using video conferencing tools like Zoom, MS Teams, and Google Meet to engage my students, of course. In terms of submitting their activities and performances, I prefer to use Google Drive for easy access and convenience.
While delivering my lessons, I've found that incorporating a variety of teaching aids has greatly enhanced the learning experience for my students. By utilizing visual aids such as slideshows, diagrams, and videos, I've been able to cater to different learning styles and reinforce key concepts effectively. Additionally, interactive activities like group discussions, hands-on experiments, and educational games have kept my lessons engaging and fostered active participation among students. Moving forward, I aim to continue diversifying my teaching aids to create an inclusive and dynamic learning environment that promotes deeper understanding and retention of course material.
One of the most important things you can do as a teacher is to make sure that your grading system is clear and organized. Not only those, this helps ensure that your grading process is fair and transparent, but it also helps your students understand how they being evaluated and how their progress is being measured.
As a teacher, I would use a combination of formative and summative assessments to systematically compute grades, including quizzes, projects, presentations, and participations to gauge both understanding and application of the material. Additionally, I would establish clear grading criteria and provide timely feedback to my students to help them understand their progress and areas for improvement.
I would prefer to use a weighted grading system, where different assignment and assessment carry different weights based on their importance and complexity. This approach allows for a more nuanced evaluation of students' performance and ensures that major assessments have a greater impact on the final grade. It also provides clarity on how each component contributes to the overall grade, promoting transparency and fairness. Additionally, I would provide clear grading criteria and rubrics to help students understand how they are being assessed and what they can do to improve.
As a PE future education, my grading approach focuses on a points-based system for transparency while preferring multiple-choice tests for their simplicity. Despite acknowledging essay writing as the most challenging due to its subject nature, you propose strategies such as clear criteria and feedback templates to make evaluation more manageable and fair.
From a strategy point of view, I will focus on active learning methods to keep students engaged throughout the course. This could include group discussion, case study, virtual field simulation, and hands-on exercise. By using different types of multimedia, including video, image, infographic, and animation, I can meet different learning styles needs and improve comprehension and retention of content.
As a PE teacher, I would compute student grade based on skill assessment, and that would 40%, participation for 30%, effort and attitude for 20%, and improvement for 10%. This comprehensive approach ensures a fair evaluation of each student by considering their physical skills, regular involvement, effort, and personal progress. Emphasizing participation and effort motivates students to engage consistently, while recognizing improvement encourages personal growth and development. This method is fair and inclusive, accommodating different fitness levels and abilities.
As a teacher, we must follow the DepEd's curriculum and grading system because it gives us guidance in new way of computing systematically the grades of our students. But in my own opinion, I appreciate the K-12 grading system. All the written works, performance tasks, and quarterly assessment scores of students from grade 1 to 12 will be the base of their summative assessment result. These three were specific percentage ways that vary based on the nature of learning area.
The DepEd grading system is designed to ensure fairness, transparency, and developmental progress in evaluating students' academic performance. The grading school forms provided by the teachers in effectively managing the documenting student data throughout the school.
Of course, by using the DepEd format, since it's already been experimented, where it considers the transparency, fairness, and following the classroom standards as well as the teacher's etiquette.